Greetings, dear friends and patrons of television and cinema. My name is Chuck Johnson, and welcome to Inside the Stunt Actors Studio. And this actually brings us to point number 4, which is considering your positioning. Now, oftentimes what happens in the world of entertainment, or what happens in the world of stunts, is that people get into it and they know that they want to work in entertainment, but they don't necessarily know which thing they're going to be good at, or they don't necessarily know which direction that they want to move in. And what will happen is, whatever you get your first job in, then from then on, it gets much, much easier to continue to get work in that job because you've already got experience. So people are more likely to hire you. So then you continually get more and more experience doing one thing, and that thing ends up being your specialization. However, aside from that happening naturally, you also really want to think about your position strategically. Meaning, for example, that if you're going to move to a big city, which you should if you're planning on getting into entertainment, you should move to a city where you've got some kind of friends or family or some kind of connections there, something to kind of get your foot in the door in one way or another. Or if nothing else, people that you know that you can talk to, that can kind of help you get situated and help you get the ball rolling with your life there, even if they're not necessarily connected with entertainment. Now, when I first moved to Tokyo, I had exactly one friend here. He was a buddy of mine from back when I was doing taekwondo training in Korea. And even though I only had that one friend, he was the one that took me around to all of the different martial arts gyms. He was the one that kind of told me about, different ways to survive in Tokyo and different ways to kind of find cheap places to eat and things like that helped really, really ease my transition into this place. And then from there, I was able to kind of build my own network. But it still all started with having that one friend. Now, that's not to say that you can't move someplace cold, but it's a whole lot harder. And in a way, moving to a big city when you don't know anybody there presents all of the same kind of challenges that you face trying to get into this industry if you've never been to any kind of a school or anything. Meaning that basically you have to figure out everything by yourself. Meaning that if you already know somebody who lives in that big city, or conversely using the example of getting into the industry itself again, if you go to a school or something like that, then you have a chance to simply learn the best way to do things from people who've already been through it or from established experts in the area. So you just save so much time and you can move so much more efficiently that way. Now, for martial artists in particular who want to get into this industry, the other thing that you need to consider is whether you want to become an action actor or whether you want to become a stunt person. Okay? Now, an action actor is a dramatic actor first who can also do martial arts fight sequences. Conversely, a stunt person can obviously handle all of the stunts, but may not necessarily care so much about having their face on camera. It just depends.